I thought the guys really tried hard. Pretty good effort. Some missed tackles. You're going to have that. Burks made us miss a couple of times. We had him, and he made us look pretty bad. We had some young corners got exposed today. Welcome to college football. So we can take that and coach them up. Again, I thought the enthusiasm was better than it's been most of the time. I thought the guys are really trying hard. It's been a blast coaching these guys so far. For the most part, all the guys are into it. They're trying really hard, and the attitude and the spirit and the work ethic and the desire to be good has all been there, and we can go forward with that. That being said, I guess the questions.
Buying into your system?
Well, I think we're going to have some positive things happen for them to completely buy into it. Obviously, the proof's going to be in the pudding on what we do. I think they're buying into the things we're asking them to do as fundamental football players. We're teaching fundamentals harder than we're teaching assignments, and so proper leverage, knee bend, how to tackle, stripping the ball. When you go for a football, go at the highest point. How to play the coverage where you don't get interference penalties, being in attack mode, running to the football. We did a poor job, I thought, today of our angles inside out. We had some guys cut back on us. We got to continue to work on that, and we've kind of not been harping on that every day. So, to answer your question, I think they're starting to see some successes, but we're going to have to get into the season and have some success. And then once that happens, it's like anything else. Then they'll completely buy into it. It's probably too soon to sit there and say that. But I think we're having fun, and if they have fun and they don't feel like they're getting beat down all the time. Joel Osteen talks about raise to praise. We're gonna raise them up by praising them because we just think that's the right way to do it.
You mentioned on Wednesday when we talked that you were interested to see how some of these freshmen, some of these newcomers did. How do any one of them stand out?
Well, obviously statistically, I think you're gonna look at Kane had a safety and he had an interception. Already there's an impact right there. I want to go back obviously and watch the film. We hadn't had an opportunity to do that. And you saw A.J. Smiley out there. You saw Rookert out there. You saw Folsom out there. You saw Uvakius McGee out there. You saw Josh Marshall out there. Josh Marshall gave up a pass, but, we got to help him. That wasn't all on him. It was some on the safety took off and vacated. So, there's going to be a whole bunch of names people around here don't know. And those are guys that are going to be lining up and playing for us. So we'll continue to coach them and as we get going. I don't want to say too much until I get a chance to watch the film.
What did you see out of your veteran guys first time scrimmage this fall? What did you see out of that film and the other night?
Well, that's a great question. It was really good to see Tyler Roberts out there. I think when Tyler turns it on, he's going to be a guy that really, in our practices, he's a guy that can make a lot of people. Sam Levy was a guy today that showed up a bunch, and he's a guy that played limited last year, and all of a sudden he started showing up today. There's a veteran guy. Statham, I think, is getting better. Dillard's getting better. We're gonna have to have some more progress. Some of the linebackers. Again, I don't want to say because I don't know exactly what plays they made or didn't play, but I know there's some of those guys are capable. Kitchens, I'm trying to think of the veteran guys. Kitchens had one today that I think he really could have had a good play, and he didn't quite make it. So, there's still a lot of plays there for them, and they're learning how to play. I think that's the best thing, and it goes back to what he said. I think some of these guys are learning how to play, and it isn't just a system. They're learning how to play football. Some of them for the first time. It seems like you're having to teach things that they should have really already known, and we're getting to that, and I think we're making great strides, and the kids are into it. And the players' leadership has been really good. I think that's why you saw our sideline having a lot of enthusiasm.
As for the defensive line depth, I know there were some concerns coming into the fall about how do you think it's shaping up?
Well, right now, see, Dion Lee's no longer here, and Lonnie Gosha is got an injury, so that's two guys at one position. Damon Kemp had to go back and take care of some academic stuff, so I think he'll be back. But there's three guys at one position. I don't think anybody can withstand three guys at one position. So we've made some moves and stuff. We're trying some different people around to kind of patch that up. So, we may be having a little bit more lightweight guys in there and maybe being a little bit more of a movement team, but we'll see. Lonnie might be back, and then everything might just be better then.